Is it okay to make more money while you're in the military? I think so. Watch this video and I'll tell you about 2 different ways you can make more money while you're still in the military and how it can help you transition way more comfortably. So the first way I'm going to talk about is real estate investing. And I know what you're probably thinking, you're like, wow, I don't have money to do that, or that's going to take way too much time, or blah, blah, blah. It's not true. There's actually a great way to invest in real estate while you're still in the military and have it build your wealth in the background. And the important element here is that you don't want it to take up too much of your time every single day. You don't want to have to trade your time for dollars, right? That's what a job job is. That's what your W-2 income is in the military. You're trading your time for money. And a lot of times you're trading way more time than you anticipated every single day. Or when you're on deployment, you're trading all of your time, right? And so that's why real estate investing, when done right, can be a great way to build your wealth. And I'm going to get into that right now. So, real estate investing, how do you get into it while you're in the military? It's all about buying a primary residence, so your home that you're going to live in with your VA loan, and buying this home smartly. So what you can do is you can buy a house that actually has up to 4 houses in it, like 4 units. And you can do that 0% down. So no money out of your pocket except for maybe some closing costs, which is totally doable. And you can actually do this even on your military paycheck. And the reason is because the VA lender you're going to use, hopefully you use us because we know exactly how to do this, right? Our investment-minded loan officers are experts at setting this up for military members and their families. But anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to find tenants, or hopefully you're going to find a property that already has tenants in the other units, and you're going to live in one of them. So if you buy a fourplex, imagine 4 houses right next to each other. You're going to live in one of those units. Let's say they're all 3-bedroom, 2 baths. You're going to have tenants live in the other 3. So maybe if you find this property that already has 3 other tenants, the income from those units that those tenants are paying counts towards what's called your debt to income ratio. So the lender now looks at you and you're like, oh, wow, technically those are all paychecks to you every single month. So you're actually making more money than you do just from your W-2 job, your military job, right? So they're like, okay, we're going to let you buy this massive property. Maybe it's like $1.7 million, and you're going to be renting out the other units. And if you play your cards right and you make sure that you buy a home in a good location where the rents are going to continue to rise and hopefully the rent to price ratio is good enough, those rents will probably maybe even cover the entire mortgage. So you're going to live completely for free. And now you're thinking like, whoa, light bulb's going off, because now you can take your BAH, which is tax-free, and roll it into a next investment. Maybe buy a rental that's not in your general location, maybe somewhere in the middle of America where they're less expensive and where the cash flow, meaning the profit that goes to your pocket every single month, is pretty high. So that's one of the best ways to grow your wealth and grow your income every single month. Now, as promised, the second best way to make money while you're in the military is through a side hustle. And just to keep this on the same theme of real estate, we'll talk about a real estate side hustle where you don't actually have to buy the properties in order to be making money from them every single month. And so you can actually scale your operations a lot faster. And this is called Airbnb arbitrage. Some people are very scared of this, and some people think that it's going to, completely ruin you. But it's all about being educated and knowing how to do this properly. And here's all it is, okay? This is the basics, is you rent out, or you sign a lease, a long-term lease on a property that you know is going to be an awesome Airbnb. You don't just buy whatever, like a regular 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You find like location, you look at the type of property is, you see if it's unique, you decorate it, all that kind of stuff. And then what you do is you rent it out. You like sublease it out to short-term rental individuals, right? People that are looking for short-term rentals for a day, 2, 3 week, whatever. And so you do the math prior to signing the long-term lease. And if you determine that you're going to be making more money renting it out as a short-term rental than a long-term rental, that delta, the money in between, goes into your pocket. And it's just cash flow, right? And you never had to buy that property. You just signed a long-term lease. You might have had to pay a little bit more up front, like maybe several months up front. Maybe you're paying more every single month because the landlord is worried that oh, you're doing short-term rentals on this, and you can tell them like, hey, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to maintain it. I'll even pay you more, blah, blah, blah. And if they're an investor and they're looking for long-term rentals, they might be happy that you're paying more. Anyway, and so then that way you now acquire this like property, but it's not, you didn't really have to buy it. and you're just renting it out. And then you can start scaling this. You can do more and more and more and more. And so essentially, really what you're building is a property management company, if you think about it. You're building a property management company as a side hustle while you're in the military. And thanks to technology, it's actually very doable to grow and scale this type of business. You just need to know the local laws. You need to know where it's allowed to be, where you're allowed to have Airbnbs and so on. And really the sky's the limit. And then all that extra cash flow, guess what you can do with it? You can then buy more long-term rentals and have all those amazing generational wealth building aspects of real estate work for you. And it's probably going to be tax-free or tax deferred if you play your cards right and all that kind of stuff. So if you keep watching our channel, you learn more from us on how we do this stuff. You'll learn all the other benefits of real estate, I promise. So anyways, Mark Yancich with ADPI, or Active Duty Passive Income, is out. Please check out our website, activedutypassiveincome.com. See you later. Bye.